praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation unto the elect. Peace and salutation unto all the Akim doing and pushing this word. In all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. Now, and a shalom to you sincere sisters too as well. Now, I wanted to get into this real quick. This was something, I seen the brothers post this, about, some wicked-ass Jakes, back home in the islands, them, Benjamin, shaking and walking up their ass during a hurricane, And this just shows you the mindset of our people, okay? They're gone, they're lost, okay? Lost in the fucking sauce. Scriptures clearly tell us that, well, if our word be, let me get it real quick. And there's not a way for Jake to be acting and behaving, man. This place is temporal, just like it tells you down here, right? This place is temporal. This word was given unto us. The Most High has set us up on high in a sense, as a people. But Jake don't recognize that. Even though we're going through these curses and whatnot, we're in the lowest position, yes. But knowing that we're the people of whom Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua has chosen to be his people, or who Yahweh has chosen to be his people, that should put you in a mindset that, win to the back. You know what I mean? Nothing in this world can faze me, But Jake is fucking lost, man. Lost in the fucking sauce. Manipulated. Lied to. Deceived. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of God, should shine unto them. Okay? So they're blinded by the philosophies of this world. They're blinded by Esau, Edom's trickeries, and these other nations too, right? So this is why they fully reject Yahushai HaMashiach. Or if they say that they serve God, yeah, they say it with their mouth, but not with their deeds and actions. All that JC stuff and blah, blah, blah. That's not serving Yahweh. From time you say JC, that's another God. From time you're saying all blessed in Christ and all that, that's another God. You're going after another flipping God, okay? So you have to have the understanding of that. And if you don't have the understanding of that, we know where your mindset is. The God this world blinded your mind, man. But anyways, here it is. You have Jake walking up on some ass, partying during a hurricane, downtown Kingston. Residents defy curfew. I remember we're in this scripture here. Let me see something real quick. If I'm not mistaken, 1 Corinthians chapter 10. Remember, they all seen what happened back then, eh? They all seen, what was happening, the power of Yahweh, okay? They seen that, but yet they still rejected, okay? Verse 7. You could start from verse 1, okay? But let me start from verse 5. But with many of them, 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and 5. Let me see if I could go. Yeah, you can go with the NLT too as well. Let me get in the NLT. Yet God was not pleased with most of them, and their bodies were scattered in the wilderness. Judgment. These things happened as a warning to us, so that we would not crave evil things as they did, or worship idols as some of them did. As the scriptures say, the people celebrated with feasting and drinking and they indulged in pagan pagan revelry. Okay. And this reminds me of Jake right here, man. Feasting and celebrating on in the name of Bacchus. Okay, onto another god, man. This is what reminded me. Straight 1 Corinthians chapter 10. I said, wait, didn't I read that in the scripture, you know? Here it is, a serious time and serious things and serious judgment going forth. You know? A solemn time, and these jakes jumping up and walking up and partying and sacrificing in the name of other gods, man. That's exactly what they're doing when they're behaving like this. Okay? That's exactly what they're doing when they behave like this, man. Oh, one of the brothers had put up also too, some gal. She take Molly and talk about, guys, don't take Molly. She still did it high off the fucking sitting. You know? That's why the Lord say, don't pray for these fucking people, man. These people fuck up. Don't pray. I don't want to hear your prayers for them. Don't pray to me for them, eh? I don't want to hear that shit. You know? Don't pray for them. No. I don't want to. Don't waste your time. Okay? Moses pleaded with the Most High, right? In Exodus 32. He pleaded with the Most High, don't destroy them all, please. But this time, no, it's not going to be the same thing, man. Okay, it's not going to be the same thing. Jeremiah 7 and 16. Jeremiah 7 and 16. Pray no more for these people, Jeremiah. Do not weep or pray for them. And don't beg me to help them, for I will not listen to you. Don't you see what they're doing throughout the towns of Judah and the streets of Jerusalem? Yup. Going on to other gods, walking up your ass in the name of Bacchus and all of this type of business. This is why the Lord's, hey man, don't make no prayer. I don't want to hear no prayer, none for your mommy and nanny, none of them. Because you don't see what these people are doing? You don't see the attitude they have? Did I not give you my word? Did they not reject it? Because when you go into 7 and go all the way up, 25, but my people will not listen to me or even try to listen to hear. They have been stubborn and sinful. That's what Baker, Roger Wall, and all them always scream, sinful, bad. You know that. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. I go listen to Roger Wall. I don't recommend it. Baker, Roger Wall, and all them, especially that song there. When you watch that song, the man them have some terror voodoo thing, and they're praising that, man. They're praising that. That's Jake saying that's my God, that's my power. Okay, rub up in the oil all night, committing all types of odious works, dealing with fucking voodoo, obia, huh? That's their power. So look, Jake, Worthless and wild, man, out of control, man. Bright and bold and out of control. That's Jake, man. That's 2/3 Jakes, man. You know? Shaking ass in the middle of a hurricane. You know? This is the same. That's why I said when I seen the brother put up the video, I didn't realize that the other brothers had put it up in the group. So when I see it there, I say, oh shit. Yeah. You know, this is something to be spoken about, man. These Jakes are fucking wild. They're crazy. They're out of control, man. And the Lord is going to have to fling that judgment on them. Make them taste that. And then they'll be in control. They'll be good when they come back into the kingdom. That's when the law, statutes, and commandments are put in the inward parts. That's when we don't have to go on the highways and byways and teach every man, hey, know ye Yahweh. Know ye Yahweh. From the least to the greatest, go know Yahweh. From time of Israelite born, they're going to know who their power is, even in the womb. All right? Let's just put it that way. So let's go into this real quick. Jeremiah on the mind. Matthew chapter 4 and Matthew chapter 16 and verse 4. Only an evil, adulterous generation would demand a miraculous sign. But the only sign I will give them is the sign of the prophet Jonah. And what was the prophet Jonah doing? Being out there on the highways and byways. So this should be a sign unto you, fucking. Like I said in the last video, their eyes move too quick. They can't detect it. Right? So here it is. The Most High is pulling forth the same miracle, having us out here on these highways and byways, teaching the people, telling them what's about to take place. But yet they rejected. They said, nah, we ain't going for that. That's why the Lord said, therefore don't pray for them. They mash up. Truly mash up, man. Okay? Only an evil, oh man, only an evil and adulterous generation would demand a miraculous sign. Right? That's a lot of these jakes out here, man. When we're telling them about what's about to happen, what's about to pop off, you guys ain't no prophets. Do a wonder. Do a wonder before us. Make fire to rain down from heaven. You know? Do this, do that. They want to see some kind of, us floating and all this shit, right? That's not going to happen, buddy. It's not going to happen. The only thing that you're going to get is the word of Yahweh Shem Shai. What the prophets have been doing. Jeremiah chapter 28 and 8. All right? That's all you're going to get. And you're going to get judged. You're going to get judgment. That's for sure. That's another thing for sure. Okay? Yeah, let's go to 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. Let me see. Shit, man. Let me just get the NLT on this, man. Because man. Now, concerning 1 Thessalonians 5 and 1. Now, concerning how and when all this will happen, dear brothers and sisters, we don't really need to write you. Right? Because concerning the times, Salakia, measuring the times, as the scriptures tell you, you should know. Measuring the times, you should know. You're a man of Yahweh Shem Shai, you should know. You should be able to look around and be like, oh yeah, I peep these times, man. I know what's up. Measure the other time diligently within itself. Now, concerning how and when all this will happen, dear brothers and sisters, we don't really need to write you, for you know quite well that the day of the Lord's return will come unexpectedly, like a thief in the night. When people are saying everything is peaceful and secure, then disaster will fall on them as suddenly as a pregnant woman's labor pains begin, and there will be no escape. Exactly. But you aren't in the dark about these things, dear brothers and sisters, and you won't be surprised when the day of the Lord comes like a thief, for you are all children of the light and of the day. We do not belong to darkness and night. Woo! Because like I said, the Lord has showed us past, present, and future. Okay? And how has he done that? Through the scriptures. Okay? Everything that it was told to the prophets to write down back then, for us now, is faithful and true. Everything's going to come to pass. Okay? So no, we're not going to be off guard. Okay? But these other people in these other camps, they're going to be off guard. These other people in the world, they're going to be off guard. Okay? But we're not like that. We're not going to be off guard. We're going to know exactly what's going on. We're not going to be tricked. We're not going to, oh, this is Project Bluebeam. Nah, nigga. This ain't Project Bluebeam. That's Yahweh Shai. Okay? You know? And the chariots them. So 2/3, you gone. You gone. You gone. Yeah, we already got 1 Corinthians. Now let's get something real quick. I like this scripture, man. I love it. If I've told you of earthly things, you know. 12. But if you don't believe me when I tell you about earthly things, how can you possibly believe if I tell you about heavenly things? And this is a question that we pop to you 2/3 Jakes. If we're telling you how to behave yourself, how to carry yourself, order, things that pertain to around you, okay, earthly things, man, how the hell are you going to prepare for judgment? You know, you being a judge of the whole world, man. You're not going to be, man, you 2/3 Jakes can't even get your goddamn laundry schedule right, okay? So when we're telling you about these things to come, the kingdom and whatnot, the heavenly things, you know, the spiritual power, new bodies, you can't even understand earthly things. Order. Taking order. Okay? Settling down. Humbling yourself. Okay? You're in a retrobate state of mind, man. You know, they say a New York state of mind. Yeah, exactly. A New York state of mind. A retrobate. Okay? Void of understanding. The void of understanding. Okay? Can't hold judgment. You know? The void of all understanding, man. You know? So anyways, let's go back into something. It's Jake trying to train his dog. Remind me of Jake. Man, that fucking dog is loud. Why the fuck that dog? It's one of those XL mini bullies or something like that. Yup. Let me see. Man, both are good. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 14. Brothers and sisters, we urge you to warn those who are lazy, encourage those who are timid, take tender care of those who are weak, be patient with everyone. Let me get a KJV. Now we exalt you, brethren, warn them that are unruly, comfortable, and feeble-minded. Support the weak. Be patient to all men. Be patient toward all men. And this is what happens when we're bringing out the word, okay? Because we know the elect are spread amongst all men, you know. So we don't, you know, when we're pushing this word, it's not in a sense to offend you. Like, we're not personally, it's not personal. Don't take it personal, Jake. This is something to build you up, man. To have you, no, take it personal, you know, because it's dealing with the self. When we're giving you these words, it's to build you up, right? Not to tear you down in the sense of, you know, belittle you and, you know, call you all types of names and, you know what I mean, kick you and run you over and all types. No. If it's to break down, it's to break down that old wall, get rid of the old man, and build you up. Okay, before that seed must be planted, okay, that old man, that whole ground, like I always say, gotta be torn up, amended, new soil put in, everything that was in that ground pulled out, you know, before you can plant that seed in there, because you don't want the seed to get corrupt. Okay, so much like this word, fully renewed in the mind, man. You gotta get rid of that old man, right? So going back into this, now we exalt you, brethren, warn them that are unruly. Okay? And we're giving warning to all unruliness, all those who are unruly. Okay? We're giving warning to the whole house of Israel. Okay? And the Lord is not a respecter of person. We're giving this to all. I go off, my brothers are there to tell you, hey, you're going off. This, da 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 da. This, check this out. This is where you're going wrong here. This is where you're going wrong here. You know, if I see another brother going off too, same thing I'm going to do for him. Okay? We're all in that same mindset. So, you know, if a brother was going off in the sense of being unruly, you know, he would be put in his place. He would be rebuked. But you 2/3, you're really the fucking, you know, unruly ones, man. You 2/3 are gone, man. You 2/3 are beyond repair. That's why you guys got to get, you know, burnt and rebuilt. Okay? So with that, hey, man, 2/3 are gone. They're just gone, man. Making light of the situation when it's a solemn time. That's a serious time, man. Hurricane bellowing down and shit like that. You should be praying to your power. Okay? You should be looking for salvation against that hurricane. Okay? Anyways, all praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Nakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation unto the elect. And peace and salutation unto all the Akim, doing and pushing this word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. I hope you're edified. Oh, and a shalom to the sincere sisters. I hope you're edified. Lord willing, to the next time. Wah abad babad. Shalom Akim.